And one thing that I've noticed that, and this was back in the film days, I would grab my camera and walk the streets like 8th Avenue. That was the old Penny Lane district. And there's a lot of homeless people there. And I would love to chat and sit down with homeless people. And once I made that connection with them, I asked them if I could take some pictures. And yeah, that was the start, really.
That was
And
it.
it helped me, calm myself down or ease my brain because I felt a lot of anxiety coming to a new country. So sitting down with someone and talking to them and getting to know their stories and then taking some pictures, that helped me lots. And that's how I started actually as a portrait photographer too. So even today, I consider myself a portrait photographer.
Yeah, like that's your thing, hey? You prefer portraits. Would
Very
you say
much.
that? Yeah.
Definitely.
Because you know what? It's so funny. When we had our session, that was the first time that I've ever, like, you really do have a way with people. I'm sure you know this. But you allow people to feel safe to be vulnerable or to allow, like you allowed me to show you who I was. And so when you say that portraits are your favorite, it's that connection, no?
It's a lot of psychology. I would say, like, the technical part of being and this is where, because I teach photography, I tell my students many times that, it's not the technical knowledge that will get you to that point. You have to have that base, to know what lens or what camera settings you need to do in certain situations. But once you get that out of the equation, then it becomes really that attention with you and your subject.
Right.
And I find that people are, number one, they're impatient, so they want to see that you're paying attention to them and not your equipment. Right. So once you get that, then you can start talking and knowing and understanding the people. I read people very well. I know that. And again, it's, I guess, all those things in my life, whether it's the travels or where I grew up as a child, the cultures that I've seen and experienced, the places that I worked at, have all made me and contributed to who I am.